Imagine you're walking alone on a deserted road in South Carolina. The air is thick with humidity, the cicadas are screaming, and suddenly, there, a mysterious, floating light appears in the darkness, flickering, hovering, moving as if it has a mind of its own. What is that? A spirit, a trick of the mind, or something far more terrifying? South Carolina is home to some of the most spine-chilling ghost stories, and tonight we're exploring one of its most enduring mysteries, the spooky floating lights. Stories of floating lights in South Carolina date back centuries, told around campfires and passed down through generations. But let's start with one of the most famous tales, the Bohicket Road Ghost Light. Legend has it that in the early 1800s, a man was walking home late one night when he encountered a strange, glowing orb floating just above the road. It moved closer, flickering like an old lantern, but when he tried to touch it, poof, it disappeared. Ever since, travelers have reported seeing a similar glowing light along this very road. Some believe it's the spirit of a long-lost traveler, still searching for his way home. Others say it's something older, something that was here before any of us. So what exactly are these floating lights? Are they supernatural, or is there a scientific explanation? Well, let's take a look at the theories. One popular scientific explanation is will-o'-the-wisps, a natural phenomenon caused by the combustion of gases released from decaying organic matter in marshy areas. The result? A ghostly flickering light that appears and disappears seemingly at will. But then there's the problem of the lights moving against the wind, or responding to people's movements as if they're watching. And that's where things get really creepy. Many locals claim to have seen these lights firsthand. One chilling encounter comes from a man named David, who was driving along an empty road near Charleston late one night.
I was heading home after work when I saw this light in the distance. At first, I thought it was another car, but it was floating above the road. I slowed down, and then it darted toward me. I swear, it was intelligent. It knew I was there.
David isn't alone. There are dozens of reports just like his. Lights that follow people, change colors, and sometimes even vanish right before their eyes. So, are these lights lingering spirits? A natural phenomenon? Or something we haven't even begun to understand? Paranormal investigators have tried to study them, capturing eerie footage and strange electromagnetic readings, but no definitive answer has ever been found. The South Carolina ghost story could have a geographical explanation. Somerville, South Carolina residents started reporting strange balls of light floating near old railroad tracks. According to folklore, the Somerville light is the glow of a lantern carried by a ghost. However, recent studies concluded that earthquakes could have been the source of the ghastly lights. Radon, methane, and other gases rise from the ground during quakes and are ignited by static electricity. Thus, vapors turn to floating lights. Although Somerville is far from tectonic plates, historic data showed that nearby Charleston suffered a magnitude 7 quake in 1886 that killed 60 people. Thus, the area has been named as a seismic hazard. The recorded history of earthquakes in the area is intriguingly intertwined with numerous ghost sightings reported between 1890 and 1960, suggesting a possible correlation between seismic activity and paranormal experiences during that period. Maybe some mysteries aren't meant to be solved. Maybe the next time you're walking alone at night in South Carolina, you'll see one for yourself. But be warned. Sometimes the lights follow you. What do you think these floating lights are? Ghosts, science, or something else entirely? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love eerie stories like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, and keep asking why on YouTube.